In this video, I'm going to tell you why I started a travel blog in 2023, why I'm just about to start another one, and why it's even more powerful than having a YouTube channel right now. Now, I used to do these videos quite often where I give you a breakdown of how I'm making money, and I haven't really done that in a while, so I thought I'd do it now and show you how I'm more recently funding my continuous travel. And I've been traveling continuously for the last 8 years now, and I've always used various methods to make sure I have a passive income coming in. And in the past, that's usually been YouTube or some sort of video making platform, pretty much primarily YouTube, but I've spoken in the past about how there are other ways you can also make money online from things like stock footage. But now I've started to transition to websites. And some of you may not know this, but over the last 6 months, I've built up a travel blog, travel site from 0 up to 50,000 page views per month. And that now draws me a passive income, a recurring income from that, which is completely separate to my YouTube channel. Now I'm going to tell you a few reasons why I decided to do this, why I think it's so powerful, and how you can get started if you're interested. Now this is a good time to say this video is sponsored by Hostinger, and I'm going to be using Hostinger to show you today how you can start your own website. Super easy, super simple. I built this new site I'm going to show you now in a day. So anyone can get started. You don't need to have a big background in this. It's very easy to get started and get going. But first, let me tell you the reasons why I think that this is so powerful right now. Now, a lot of my blogger friends in the past, rather than YouTube friends, have always told me that having your own website is crucial and kind of like a superpower compared to being dependent on social media. And I never really believed them until recently. Because with social media, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, you are always reliant on the algorithm. You're always reliant on there not being this doomsday change that would completely wipe out your views and could wipe your channel off the face of the earth. You are literally dependent on that social media platform, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, whatever. If you have your own website, then you're less reliant on that. Sure, there could be changes to Google, so your website will drop and go up and down in rankings depending on the Google algorithm change, but you'll still always have that website there, and people can still find that website. If you then build your own newsletter, you can then still get direct traffic from email, rather than being completely reliant on the social media algorithm. So that's the very first thing. Having your own asset, your own website that you're completely in control of is one of the initial things that attracted me to this and why I think most people should get on board with it. Now, secondly, it's more passive than social media. And what I mean is with a YouTube channel or any social media, and I think what I'm about to say now is especially true with the whole rise of shorts and TikTok. You are constantly on this hamster wheel. If you're not creating content, then the algorithm is going to stop favoring your channel and you're going to stop getting the views and stop getting the revenue. And I used to think that I've got this whole library of videos, so they'll be drawing me an income for years and years to come. And while that's kind of true, it's not really. You do start to notice diminishing returns as soon as you step away from that social media, then the views drop as well pretty quickly. YouTube especially really rewards consistency, and as soon as you're not consistent, then everything drops. A website, in comparison, does still have some similar features, but an article that ranks #1 or high up in Google could stay there for years and give you a consistent recurring income, even if you don't touch it or do anything to it. Now, it still does reward some recency, so you do have to keep putting content up, but the beauty of it is you don't have to always create new content. Instead, you can go and update those old articles with new information, and then that article that is ranking top can then continue to rank top for years and years in the future, just with a small update. You can't do that on YouTube. You can't do that on social media. You can't update, I can't go back and update my old videos that used to perform well, other than maybe changing the title and the thumbnail. That's it. I can't change the content. And that's one key difference that's now attracted me to building websites. Now, so backing up a little bit, my plan with this website that I've built over the last year was to make it complementary to my YouTube channel. And what I mean is I've got 600 videos on this channel. How could I create a blog post for each of those videos that have performed well? And so therefore I can win both. I could win the Google search and win on YouTube if someone's searching for top 5 things to do in Costa Rica, for example. The beauty of this is if you have created content in the past, then you have a video that you can work from, you have the information because you've already been there, and you probably have some photographs and images that you can use for that post. And that was my thinking and why I started this recent travel site. And before I now jump into showing you what I'm doing with this next site, I'm gonna tell you another thing that kind of blew my mind about starting a site. This was really the moment, the eureka moment for me, where I started building a site instead of a YouTube channel. Now, as soon as you start posting to any blog or any website, some people don't like calling them blogs because they are much more powerful than that, you are building an asset that you can then sell. Did you know if you can make $10 a day from your site, then that site instantly becomes worth $10,000. So let's say you start making a website now. If you can get it in a couple months to make $10 a day, that's it, $10 a day. You could sell that for $10,000. And then as it ramps up, if you can make it $20 a day, you can sell that for $20,000. If you can make it $100 a day, that works out as $3,000 a month. And with the way you price things online, it's usually by multiples. So let's say for a good performing website, you might get a 30 times multiple. $3,000 times 30 is $90,000. Is that right? Yeah, 90,000. So this just shows you how infinitely scalable sites are compared to YouTube channels. Now, I can't sell this channel, really. I'm not saying I would want to, it's always been my outlet and I like making videos. So, I mean, I don't do it that often anymore, but it's always gonna be mine and I want those videos to be there forever. So I don't really want to sell this, but let's say I did. I can't, it's my face, it's my name, they're all my videos. I don't think it really has that much interest to other people. I think if I changed it over years and like turned it into a podcast or something like that, then you could potentially sell it, but that's not the point. I don't think I could right now. But if you're creating a site, then you're also building a business and an asset that's sellable in the future. Whether or not you want to, that's an entirely different thing. You have the option to. So all of that combined is why I started a travel blog and why you should start a website in 2023. I still think it's one of the most powerful things out there. It's something that you own and control, and therefore you have much more influence over than, let's say, a YouTube channel. I'm still going to continue with this, but I just think there is another great opportunity here right now that I'm going to show you in this video how to get started with one. I'm going to show you in this video how to get started with one, and then also I'm going to give you updates in the future as well. So the website I built over the last 6 months is called travelcontinuously.com. That's in the link in my description, but the new one I'm building today is called JordReviews.com. I'm going to show you how I set it up on Hostinger and how simple it is to get a website going. Oh, in case you're wondering, I'm in an Airbnb right now, by the way. I'm in the spare room, which is why it looks like this. Okay, so I've signed up for the Hostinger hosting, and I also get a free domain included with that. So I'm gonna go claim my domain here, and I'm gonna go for JordReviews.com. It is available. I did check that first. This is the one I'm going for. Use existing profile, yes. Now, the reason I'm going for this is because I wanted something that's generic enough to be able to be sold if I decided to, which Jord Reviews is fine. One of the biggest websites out there is Tom's Guide. I think the fact that it's Jord doesn't really make that much of a difference. And yet I want something that's still tied to the social authority I have with having a big YouTube channel and social media, because that's one of the ranking factors within Google. It looks at everything attached to your website as well. Now, if you're a complete beginner and you're just starting and you don't have any social media presence, that's fine. It's just something to be aware of, that you should build up both side by side if possible. These days, Google does prefer authority, and that can be as simple as saying, if you're starting a mum's blog, I'm a mother of 5 children, that is some authority. So the more Google can see that, the better. On this Jord Reviews, I'm going to be doing lots of reviews of things, so therefore it being tied to my name is slightly better. Anyway, I realize this is turning into a full tutorial, so I hope you're okay with that. So that's now set up. I now have jordreviews.com. That's all very straightforward and very easy. I can see all my name servers and everything is fine. You don't have to worry too much about that. All I'm going to do right now is connect it to my hosting plan. You can see I already have premium hosting, and that's it. It's going to be a... which of these? Okay, so online store, selling products online, not quite. Blog, website for publishing and updating articles. Business, website for local or local businesses. Portfolio, a website that will showcase your work. It's sort of between a blog and portfolio, and it's going to be a host for when I do lots of reviews of travel related products, whether that's camera gears, backpack, travel pillow, anything like that. So it's sort of crossed between a blog and portfolio, but the income is going to be affiliate income. So in this case, I'm going to be going for blog, because there's going to be lots of articles about the products I'm reviewing, and I think that's going to be the best format here. Right, and we're going to go within Hostinger's system. By the way, I just want to mention that if any of you get inspired to try this for yourself, then there's a code and link below to Hostinger. So I'm going to go with create a new website, and I'm going to try out the Hostinger website builder. Now, just because I want you to see how quick this is. So it's beginner friendly, no code required, easy drag and drop interface, included e-commerce solution, and dedicated live support team. We're going to go for that. And this is for my jordreviews.com domain with the blog template already selected. Now, it is also very easy for those of you that have built websites before. I have built a previous website on Hostinger, and WordPress is very easy to set up on there as well. So if you do want to go the WordPress option, which I completely understand, then that's also one-click install, ready to go. But for right now, we're using the website builder. So I'm now looking at the pre-built blog website templates, and you can see straight away in here they have a few popular ones, and there's also a whole blog section. Let me just find out the blog section, which I think is more what I'm going for. And I think this one, after just looking at it, looks pretty clean. That's all I want. Each of these articles is going to be a different type of product review, and each of these can be different, categories, different categories. So I'm going to start with this. It looks clean, it looks simple, and I think within the click of a button I can get it going. Okay, and then you can see here it's super simple, super intuitive. I'm editing the front page of my website just by clicking on things. So let's try just very quickly, because I'm going to change this so you can see how quickly you can do it, but then I'll update it again and you'll see the version if you click the link in the description. So let's just try that. It's just click, edit, cameras, nomad gear, men's health, travel. Let's go to YouTube. Okay, so those will be the different categories: cameras, nomad gear, men's health, travel, plane, YouTube. I can change this order later. I can then go and click, I need to change this logo. You can also set up a store very quickly. That's what I was looking for. There's an AI logo maker built into it. So instead of this good news logo, I now want my own logo instead. So what I'm going to do is click on generate logo, and the brand name will be Jord's Reviews. Blog. So we've got Jord's Reviews, and I can change the icon. What should we have? You can get AI to draw an icon for me. So let's say camera lens with light bulb. I mean, it's not bad. Let's say that will do. Camera lens with light bulb. Jord's reviews. Download for free, like that. Let's do it. So I've got that one. I'm now gonna add it back into this page. Just click on the header, click on change logo, and you see they've got that one there. I'm gonna click replace image, upload my new logo, Jord's reviews, select. There you go, there it is. Now it even has a checklist for you within this, so I can go and update my image and change all of these. These are all just the standard images, and obviously as I do reviews, I'll be changing them in for my own. I'm gonna whiz through this quickly and then show you a version, what it looks like in about half an hour. So you probably recognize I'm speeding this up with a ChatGPT as well. If it works, it works. Right, that's just about done. That took me all of about 15 minutes. And the website is there or thereabouts, so it's set up. Now, obviously, I need to go through and do the reviews and post the videos I've created and post the content that I've got for this. So you'll see that when you go and check it out in the description. Obviously, it's a work in progress. I can't upload 100 product reviews at once. It's going to take a while to build up the content and then also to get indexed and yada, yada, yada. That's a continuous process. But this first step where you're going from idea to just having the website ready to go took, I mean, all in all about 20 minutes. So that's why I think this is so powerful, because now it's good to go. Sure, I need to go and add on the content, like that goes without saying. But to have the framework of this website, I do just need to change that quickly because it's not story, it's product. But then as soon as I do that, I'm gonna click live, go live. Feedback. That's all I need right now. The about page, I just told ChatGPT to give me a good about, and then you've got a newsletter there. Obviously, as I say, I'm gonna update this more, make it prettier, but as a first initial MVP, minimum viable product, took about 20 minutes. It's not an idea that I'm never gonna do now, it's good to go. Let's click go live. Before going live, customize how it looks on mobile. Oh, cool. And then it gives you a little mobile breakdown. Let's go back to the homepage, see how that looks. It's got my little shortcuts here for the different types of review I'll be doing. And then it would just go straight into the reviews. Perfect. Let's go live. Congratulations, JordReviews.com is live. If you're interested, go and check it out. The point of that is that was so quick to get a website up and started and ready to go. With the help of a little bit of AI, but nothing too crazy. It's just some good starter templates, some good UI, and it is ready to go. I think I've always suffered from this problem, which I know a lot of other people do, is that you have an idea and then you put it off and you don't start it, and then you feel bad that you didn't start it, and you never get round to starting it because you see someone else that's now doing it better than you, and you get frustrated because you should have just started that idea. Well, at least with this, the idea has been started, it's online, it's good to go. Now I just need to make it better and do continual improvements. But as a baseline, it's good to go. I think the only way to really do it is just to get started and go. And I think this is something I'm going to talk more about, both my work with my other websites and this new one, Jord's Reviews, which is also tied to some Amazon reviews that I've been doing recently, and I'll talk about in another video as well. You'll find out more if you go to the website I just made. That's it. I want to say thank you to Hostinger for sponsoring this video. The code will flash up now. You can use that to go and get your own hosting. I hope that helps. Get out there, get started. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you find this interesting. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this type of video, if you found it useful, or if you're just interested in the other kind of projects that I've been building on the side. Let me know. For now, let me know what you're doing as well. I'd love to hear if you've got another website or side hustle or something that you're doing that enables you to earn online, then I always love finding out about new ways. So for now, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.